Oh.
Yeah, what the? I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like we had a ref skating.
What is this?
They went with the extra point, 10-3. Oakland leading. Here we go. Philadelphia Eagles going to run it from the 40-yard line. He's down at the 24. That was a good run by him, but that's not going to do it as we head into halftime for the halftime show, which will be pretty much nothing. And I'm going to get myself a ice-cold Miller Lite. Here we go. Didn't even get much time on halftime, so we're already going again here. And the Eagles are going to kick this one off. And the Oakland Raiders going to scoop it up, and he's running right past the 30. He's going to be down to the 32. What an excellent play there. Got a little bit of yardage and didn't have to do a touchback. Look at these disappointed fans. I have never seen so many inanimate people when you're winning the game. They're just sitting down, texting. You know, it might have a lot to do with the new generation of just texting, and maybe they're telling people on Twitter, hey, I'm at the game. All right, these people jumping around. That guy fist pumped. And looks like the referee's going to stand still there. Rigor mortis. All right, 2nd and 10. The Oakland Raiders looking to move their ball. And they do. What a beautiful fake around the 50. And he's going to be down at the 42-yard line as they almost scooped up that first down. Well, actually, they did. They did get past the line there. And what a great play that was. 1st and 10. Here we go. They are moving halfway down the field, and they're going to be stopped at the 45. Had a little, almost like a burp talk happening there. Sorry about that.
Sponsored by Miller Lite.
Sponsored by Miller Lite. You got it. It is the Madden 15 Miller Lite series here today in Oakland. Airplanes flying overhead. Beautiful day. All right, here we go. There's the snap, and it's going to go right. Beautiful small screen pass, and he'll be complete. And he'll be at the 41-yard line. So they're starting to get closer and closer, definitely in field goal range, but they don't need that as it's 1st and 10. And they're really doing a great job of holding the Eagles at bay here as we're in the 3rd. And 3 minutes on the clock. Running through the center. Huge run. He'll pick up 6 yards there. And he'll be at the 35.
Sits on the ground.
Suggestions. The suggestions I have that are not in that box are for the fans to get on their feet and show some appreciation for the Oakland Raiders. Here we go. 2nd and 4. 13 seconds on the play clock. There we go. All the way to the back. Beautiful pass. It's complete. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. That's what I imagine they're yelling down there. 89.
No celebration.
No celebration on a one-person screen. 1st and 10. They're in striking distance of making it another touchdown. So here we go. There's the handoff down the center. Look at the yardage he's going to grab. 51. No, that's just McFadden's day. 51 yards. I apologize. It wasn't 6 yards last time. It was more than that. I really wish I had some information up here in the booth to let me know how many yards they ran. All right, there we go. Off to the right down the center. He's going to stop him. 61 gets his arm slapped by the guy in front of him. That would have been holding or whatever you would have called that if that were before the end of the play. 3rd and 3. 3 yards they got to pick up. Will they do it? Oh, I think they're going to Bob the Builder it right over 10. And yes, they can.
What his legs doing?
Looks like that guy's legs were twitching out there for a little bit. 1st and goal. Here we go. Oakland Raiders looking to get another touchdown, and they've got plenty of time to do it. Running it all the way down to the 2nd yard. And they're going to call an audible right here on site. 2nd and goal. Here we go. Lined up in this is the I formation. I was saying it wrong earlier. Or maybe not. I'm not really sure about the formations. Okay.
Guy.
Calling another audible. Here we go. 3rd and goal. The Raiders really, really looking to score. They do a fake pass and almost an interception by the Philadelphia Eagles. As that was almost handed over to them. That was a bad decision. Bada? That was a bad decision by the Oakland Raiders
Bad decision.
to throw the screen pass right there. They should have ran it. All right, here we go. 4th and goal. Will they go for it? They're in line. Now, if they were smart, they would probably punt or field goal here, but they're not gonna. Looks like they're gonna go for it. 4th and goal. 14 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. He throws it in, and it's gonna be in, baby. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders. Rivera with an amazing catch, and he'll put it down right there. Here we go for the extra point, and it's good. That's going to give Oakland a 14-point lead on the Philadelphia Eagles. Restored, and my math is confidence has been restored. Here we go. Here's the kickoff all the way down. This could be a touchback by the Eagles, and it wasn't even close. Looks like it looked like his leg was hurting him there the way he walked away there. He didn't even catch the ball. Oakland Raiders.
Kicked it so far he couldn't catch it.
There you have it. Beautiful, beautiful kick by the Raiders to make sure that they start there at the 20-yard line. Here we go. Here's the snap. Off to the right, and it's going to be complete. Looks like he had his radar up there for a few seconons.
Don't worry about that radar.
Look at skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. 1st and 10. They got it, so they're going to continue on down the field. 33-yard line. And a suggestion by Madden looked like it was a double blitz. All right, 1st and 10. And that's going to be an end of the quarter. There we go. Okay, I was figuring out what was happening here. Now we can look at the beautiful crowd here.
3 people standing up.
There's not much animation shown in the crowd. I think they needed some more Miller Lights. I think that would probably get them moving around, get their blood flowing. So we're going to start this quarter. This is the final quarter here at the 33-yard line. Philadelphia has a lot of work to do in this game. They're going to try to do anything. And there's the first pass, and it's complete. He's going to lay on his back, and I don't need the Heimlich, he says. Audible. 1st and 10. Can they do it? Can they try to fight back? And look at there is a beautiful complete pass by the Eagles. Looks like he was tiptoeing through the tulips there, the 14.
Wasn't complete.
It might have just been the animatronic-looking walk that EA Sports gave that player. All right.
Too soon.
2nd and 10. Trying to do something here. Trying to fight back. And try not to walk there. Oh, here comes the blitz, and he's going to intercept it by the
There's the game.
Oakland
God damn
Raiders.
it.
And oh my God, 10-5. He's in. Touchdown Raiders. That's going to put a big rain cloud over the head of the coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, as he's going to have to try to figure out how to get out of this hole. 23-3. Here's the kickoff for the extra point, and it's tacked on. 24 points leading over the Philadelphia Eagles with 3. Philly has got to be upset with that one. They called a screen pass, and it just seemed to work in the Raiders' favor. There we go. He's going to be down
Oh, my
at the 25-yard line. Huge dog pile walking through players. It looked like his entire body just went through another one. Okay. 4th quarter, 4 minutes and 29 seconds on the play. On the quarter clock, on the clock. 1st and 10. Here's a long Hail Mary, and it's going to be complete. Beautiful, beautiful play. And Foley gonna pick that one up. Is it Foles or Foley?
Foley. Foley's the... Or Foles is the
well, I don't like the fact that they have 2 similar names. All right. 1st and 10. Can Philadelphia come back and show them? Here they go, baby. Yes, they can. 20 to the 10 to the 5, and they're in. Touchdown, Eagles.
God damn it.
As they're going to start using that black magic that Madden always gives the opposition. Where they go, you know what? We're just going to give you the game when you think you're about to walk away with it. So, Philadelphia Eagles. Now, they're within striking distance of, not striking. They're there. But they're getting ready to kick off for the extra point, or are they going to go for it? Now, in this stage of the game, they've got to do a fake here and go for it. They can't kick this away. And they're going to kick it away. They're going to play it safe, and they're going to be 10 on the board. I think that was a bad call by the Eagles personally. I think they should have gone for the 2. But, they're playing a little safe. And I think that's what's got them in trouble earlier on in the game. Here we go. Raiders going to take it all the way from the end zone, and they're going to fall down to the 20-yard line. The number 90. It looked like he kicked him, but he's fine.
Probably did.
Defense waiting to pick a play. Here we go. 20-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10. What is going to happen? We got Krabs McGee up there moving around like a little crab on the beach. All right. Previous play. Don't know what they're going to do. All right. I forgot. I don't need to be announcing that information. 2nd and 10. Can the Eagles do something here? They've got to show a lot of defensive motive, and they have to get an interception if they want to be. Oh, look at this. Oakland Raiders running the clock down on purpose, and they're going to do a screen pass. It's complete. He almost ran away with it, but he's going to be down to the 39. That's the number 81 Raider. And it looks like they had a band or something over there. I don't know what that was. 1st and 10. A lot of audible movement. Or not audible movement, but whenever they have a play perfectly on there and they start moving the players around where they want them. All right, 5 seconds of the clock. Look at this. Oakland Raiders just basically pissing in the face of the Eagles saying, hey, we know we've got this game. We're just going to run the clock out. 2 minutes and 13 seconds. It's still going. 47-yard line, 2nd and 1. Now, if you are the Raiders and you're in control here, 1. I don't know what's happening here. But anywho, 2nd and 1 is showing. And they got 1 yard to go. And
1 yard to here.
I was getting a little distracted. We had some inappropriate stuff happening on the screen. Here we go. I don't know what happened there, but the 29 said, I don't want any part of this. And he just drops it. Look at this. Nike shoes kicking in the face of the player that was down on the ground. 4th down.
Eagles can't just let it go.
10. 4th down, 1st and 10. Let's see what's going to happen here. Raiders still run this clock out. This is almost disrespectful to the Philadelphia Eagles as they are getting very impatient and they're doing up, down, touch the ground. Moving around like Winnie the Pooh. I don't know what's happening there. All right, 8 seconds. I have a feeling they're going to snap on the 5, 4, 3, 2, and they down to the 1 second, running it up to the middle, and they're not going to get anything with it. They'll pick up a few yards, starting on the 40. Oakland leading here. Beautiful. 24 points. Why do I keep saying beautiful? 24 points to Philly's terrible 10. 2nd and 7, 4th down. Or 4th quarter. Why do I keep saying 4th down? I don't know. 2nd down, 7. All right, so they're going to be down to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 8 is what it's going to be. They're getting closer and closer to being stopped. But I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm thinking if the Oakland Raiders want to play a little more aggressive, they're probably going to go with like a long pass, probably more than a screen here, and just try to run away with it and put Philly to shame. I think that's what they want to do. Philadelphia are really, really, really hoping that they will throw the ball so they can get an interception. But here's the Oakland Raiders once again running the clock down. Not very fair in the eyes of the Eagles. But here it goes, and it's on the sidelines. Not sure what all happened there. He said 2, baby. It almost looked like he said, I'll take 2 Miller Lights. 1st and 10. Defense, action, and play. Here we go. It's 1st and 10, and let's see what the Eagles can, or the Raiders can do here, and the Eagles, for that matter. Eagles have got to get an interception. There's the pass. Try to get an interception, but it's going to be complete at the 15-yard line. At the 16. It just auto-focused onto it. It's a 16. 1st and 10. Not a lot of noise being made by the Philadelphia Eagles here today, as they are quite defeated. Well, I mean, they're only halfway there. 3 seconds in the game. What is going to happen here? Looks like the Oakland Raiders are just going to put that proverbial nail in the coffin, and they're going to go with the extra point, and it's good. Look at the Eagles coach about to cry. Not happy at all. There's the good job to the number 4. Number 9, looking to the sky. I think the game might be over, and it is, I'm being told. Look at that. We have a little bit of cross-play there, and looks like the final score is going to be 27-10. The Raiders are going to walk away with this one. That'll do it for me, Jeff Fabiano, here in the booth. And with the Madden 15 Miller Lite series, we'll see you guys next time on a future game.
So unrealistic. The Raiders winning anything.
Music. Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
Yeah, this is all music. What the? I'm not sure what happened there. It looked like we had a ref skating.
What is this?
We had the ref skating. I don't know what happened there.